Okay, I'm either in Holden or Fillmore, and hope that I can make it to Beaver, which looks like a long distance away. Hopefully I can make it to Beaver Library. They have a fast internet and all that. Oh, okay. I'm like, what am I hearing? And it's just the sand. I parked in a very sandy spot. It's a good sign when your tires pick up sand. That means that there's plenty of tread left on them. Okay, I gotta get moving. This is 80 miles an hour. So I'm only at 45, and I just hit the highway here. I got this short stretch. Oh, alright. There's not many cars, so not a lot of stress. When I get in with a pack of cars, it's a little more stressful. They're giving me some distance here. So I'm at 65. Pushing it up to things are shaking a little bit more at 65. It's a weird, just a little bit of a weird shake. Alright, I'm at 70. Still got to pick it up more. JKS Travel Rest In Motel. Okay. Yeah, I got a long distance for this Beaver. Beaver's like only the halfway point too. Oh man, somebody crashed into a sign. Don't know what that said. Okay. RV is from Montana. They're going south. Yeah, Montana's probably pretty cold this time of year. Yeah, you know, early settlers couldn't travel this fast. They probably weren't able to move around much in reaction to the weather like we can today. I bet some have tried, though. Some have done it, but let's move at a slower pace. We do mad dashes these days. There's not much to see out here, but still, it's kind of a blur. $80 miles an hour. Beaver Sport and Pawn. Largest gun selection. Southern Utah. Okay, here's a sign. Beaver, 52 miles. Oh my God. That's all I needed to see. Wow. That is far. 52. Jeez. Well, I'm glad they got it marked at least. Wow. That's my next target, just simply for the library. So I probably won't. Yeah, and then it's 11:38, so yeah, I'll get there after 12:30. Oh, it's a lot of driving. So much time on the road. And it's not like the cold is that scary for myself, for my health. 1 degree, I could survive it. It's just the problem comes in with starting my car up to make the cops happy. You know, if I can't start my car up, they're gonna tow it. I have to keep moving along. I can't just stay parked in one spot. I'll start getting picked on and told to keep moving along. So that's to keep my car. If I went without my car, then I'm in trouble too with that, because I can't just sleep anywhere I please. There's times where you gotta like stop. Like I bicycled past this one guy sleeping in front of a fancy building on a nice slab of concrete on the side of the road. Just had to lay down and rest. Sometimes you gotta do that. It feels good. I'm thankful to have my bicycle and the car. But yeah, my bicycle too, I can move across the land a little faster, and I'll lay down sometimes when I can't make it back to my car. I'll lay down on a picnic table in a park. Try to find a park or something instead of on the side of the street like some bums do. I try to keep it a little classy, a little appropriate. But you know, if you don't have a bicycle or a car, you just gotta lay down wherever, and then that gets you in trouble. You're gonna have a cop stop by and give you a hard time. It's gonna be a challenge to work with. In the big cities, at least, even in small towns, it doesn't exactly matter the population. They'll all give you a hard time about laying down. Do it in a park or not at all. Fight the sleep. It's really healthy to be able to lay down. So then you gotta like get familiar with areas. St. George is a target, but Beaver first. Those are my 3 destinations. Oh man, I could use a cooler. Doesn't have a lid though. I could use something with a lid. As long as I still have this car, I look for something with a lid. They got a lot of like canal type of controls, things that control their water around here. I bet it barely rains. No snow. Yeah, it's just a vast natural grassland. I expected it to be less grassy, but there's quite a bit of grass. There is extending. The grass really extends long distances. Unwatered. This grass is not watered, but it's brown. It struggles. But yeah, it's not complete desert where it's all sand. So that's something. It is definitely cold. I put one jacket back on when I got outside. The hills are a little more beat down, or off in the distance, I suppose. Not in the immediate area. 52 miles to Beaver. God, that's so long. Such a distance. Putting on more miles than I care. If I was on the coast, I wouldn't even worry about getting south or north, it wouldn't matter. On the west coast in particular, I wouldn't have to run such a long distance. The Midwest is, well, I don't know. You gotta travel longer distances in the Midwest. So this road has been repaired a little bit. It's a little older. I can feel a little bit of shaking in my car. It seems like it's in reaction to the road. It's not that smooth. It's got patchwork, tar work, plenty of tar. Tar the cracks. So there's farming. I don't see any farmhouses, but they're watering the fields out here and everything. You get plenty of sun out here. There's a little bit of green in spots. Just a little bit. Seems a little unusual this time of year. Maybe the green is just coming out because of the snow. It's like virtually no sign of trees. No animals either. This is all dedicated for hay. You don't want the animals trampling hay fields. So it's all hay field and out in this area. Yeah, you gotta uproot all those sagebrush to make way for hay field. Sagebrush aren't a good part of a hay field. You'll know, you can kind of tell when the area's not being farmed when you see sagebrush out there. They want to pull all the sagebrush. And I suppose that they have to plant the grass, I'm sure. Special type of grass. Just one kind, I suppose. Maybe a grass that can grow while it's brown. Not sure. The mountains, well, there's not really the hills. Hills are looking a little rocky and jagged. There's a bunch of cows. In such a brown field. It's a lot of cows. Wow, they got a lot to eat, but it's a lot of dry grass. Where do they get their water? It's got to be kind of dehydrating. Oh, there's a water trough. Okay. Just one water trough? I just don't understand how they can have black cows out in the sun. You'd think you'd want a lighter colored cow. Is it because it's easier to find them? That's more important. There's another water trough. Cows off in the distance. Yeah, you don't see much else. They don't need barns. Just open field with plenty of fence. Cows. Cows are the most ideal. Beef cows most likely again. There's a lot of beef cow that's grown in this area. I'm not even all that enthused about eating beef. I kind of avoid it. not really big on eating beef. It's okay. A little bit of snow, some snow patches around. Doesn't really seem like I'm going up in elevation or down. Kanash. I wonder if, I don't recall seeing that on the map. Chain up area. Alright. Some BMW. Let them cars pass. Kanash. Alright. Yeah, this semi's got some. It's either copper wire piping, or it's plumbing piping. It's hard to say. It's probably for plumbing. That'd be a heavy load if there's copper in there. So there's some trees again. Signs of trees. Wow. I wonder what it would have looked like out here before Europeans. Would there have been more trees in the desert? They did a lot of chopping. I mean, there's a lot of harvesting. No homes around here though, no buildings. Just an open field of nothing. Fence with warnings, private property most likely. I'm going 75, still in an 80. Beaver in 33, Parowan. I was looking at Parowan on the map. Let's see, Historic Cove Fort. Who could live out in this? Such a wasteland. I've been in the wasteland for a long time now. It seems it's almost feels like I'm kind of used to it in a way. I prefer the forest, but I'm getting a little used to the wasteland areas. Mostly grass. Yeah, you can't just pull over, get out of the road, get out and walk through that grass. It'd be interesting. Speed zone ahead, 75? Really? I wonder what's going on up here. Now I'm starting to get used to 80. The car seems to hold up good. Getting a little fatigued. I had a little food at the gas station. What I have in my car. Crushed up some soy nuts and had some clams, oysters. Oysters aren't that much different from clams. So I had some oysters. Try to build up my yin fluid a little bit. Seems okay. Texas. So yeah, there's some trees. Some low growth trees. Some wood. Some evergreen. Lots of evergreen. They're tapping in the water somewhere. I'm rather tired. I I might just stop at Beaverton if there's a place I can park. Maybe I'll just tough it out for a night. Continue on tomorrow. I hate these long drives so much. 65. Wow. I think Beaverton has. I was looking at Beaver, just Beaver. Okay. Maybe I could just. Well, depending on how things are, I don't know. It's consider that Flying J for overnights, one nights possibly. I want to call it Beaverton because I wasn't a Beaverton. Oh, that rock fell. Wow. It's supposed to be going 65 in this area. Okay, so let's see. It's going to get really cold, but I'm really climbing. There's snow. Wow. I should survive one night and one more night in the cold and Beaver. Just have a good rest, go to the library, hang out, see if they're open, see if there's a password. Then I could continue on the next day. What's the rush? I'm not in any rush. If I could plug in outside of the library, that'd be really cool too. I'm making some good progress. It's not the progress that contributes to me having a warmer night, but it gets me closer to a better spot. Gets me a little bit closer. There's deer, whatever, I don't believe it. There's potential for deer. Yeah, we're starting to do a climb now. Here we go. You think you're going south to warmer weather, but as you're going south, you start increasing in elevation. See more snow on the ground, trees off in the distance. Yeah, that really has an effect. You got to take into consideration north, south, east, west, and then elevation. On the coast, it's always going to be the same. When you get in the Midwest, elevation has a lot to do with it. A lot to do with how the temperature is going to be. Interstate 15. Still climbing. Trees are looking a little more lush, a little healthier. Oh, except for one patch. Looks like they were uprooted. I think somebody went through and just took the trees out. That's crazy. Now here's a guy who's whipping by. Oh my. What's the deal with this semi? This guy don't care about 65. I got a van. And yeah. I'm actually below 2,000 RPM. UPS truck has got to go slow. 40, 45 miles an hour up this. I don't know why it's not that steep yet. I'm feeling the cold too. Yeah, it looks like they've uprooted the trees. The trees are all knocked down on their sides on the left, but on the right they're still attached. Somebody intentionally went through and knocked down the trees. Okay, now there's trees standing. 6160 feet in the air. Okay, so that's the summit. Alright, now we're going back down. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. Those trees are knocked down on the right. Seems like somebody went through and did that. Unless the wind did that. Yeah, those trees on the left are all knocked down. Really seems intentional. I mean, they look like they're really seriously uprooted. More than wind could do. Oh man, it's getting quite sunny now. Tobacco. I'm through with tobacco. I want more natural tobacco if I'm going to find it. I want to pick a leaf off the plant. Try it fresh. Probably is horrible. Kind of like chewing on fresh garlic or something. You gotta like put it through a process. Zero fatalities is another sign for that. 165 of 337 days this year. Some guy crashed into that sign way back. That's probably not going to kill a person. Is it still 65? I didn't see any speed increase. I wonder if somebody knocked down a Beaverton sign again. I'd like to know how far I am. Oh, that sun is really punishing. It's really blinding. So yeah, it's cooler around here. It's more snow. But it's definitely sunnier. That's just a cloud cover thing. Capitol Reef National Park, Fremont, Indian. I don't recall seeing any Indian reservations. A lot of Indian reservations in Washington. I don't recall seeing any Indian reservations in Idaho. I think there's probably reservations in Oregon, but I can't remember. Exit 132. I forget the Beaver County? Okay. So I guess the courthouse would be at Beaver then. Good chance. So I just went through three counties that I noticed. That I made a observation of. Chain up area again, because things will freeze over. Oh man. So it's Sulphurdale. I've seen that on the map. Oh, here we go. Beaver, 20 miles. Okay, half a tank. Beaver at 20 miles. Let's see, yeah. I definitely want to give Beaver a try. I'm very interested in trying to sleep overnight. I'll see how cold it gets. The cold might push me out. The cold just might push me. I'll be like, okay, enough is enough. Because I'd like to I'd like to get down to Las Vegas area and bicycle around. Enjoy the weather for bicycling around there. Record stuff, record the strip. Can I park close enough to the strip and get away with it? What's it like? There's gonna be parking restrictions all over. Yeah, I don't really need to spend a lot of time in Las Vegas, but I gotta make up for all those miles I'm covering now, though, by trying to stick around an area for an extended period of time, just to make up for all these miles I put on. I don't want to be just running and rushing all over the place. Yeah, it's probably 80 miles an hour. Climbing lane in 1 mile. So there's a steep road or something? The road, I think, feels weird. It's strange. Just how it bumps. Climbing road in a half of a mile. Yeah, I should really pick up my pace. Look at that guy with the trailer. He's able to speed on by. Bunch of cows off to the right. Still plenty of grassland around. Snow. I'm feeling the cold inside here. It feels like the temperature's dropped. Slower traffic, use flashers. I gotta use flashers. No vehicle towing trailer in the left lane. That guy's towing a trailer. So he's gotta stay out of the left lane. No vehicles over 12,000 pounds in the left lane. They really want to clear out that left lane. Something special going on. Slower traffic, keep right. Oh yeah. Oh well. There's 3 lanes now. So you give the extra special slow traffic on the right. 80 miles an hour still. The big E. I think it's 3 lanes on the traffic coming this way too. I'll just stick with the middle lane. Plenty of trees on the left. I'm only going 73. Lots of trees, lots of evergreen trees. Looks nice. It feels colder. It definitely feels colder. Feeling that cold. There's an animal that got ran over. A little maybe rabbit or something. So it's a bit of enough of a forest in this area. Oh, such a decline. Okay, so it's saying the 5% decline next 3 miles. This is a summit of 6,600 feet. I'm at 6,600 feet above sea level. Yeah, things are cold. There's a sign warning about slipping. We're gonna end to the 3 lanes. So that's that. Left lane restrictions end. Alright, so we're back to usual. Back to the common 2-lane highway. A little bit of a drop here too. It's 5%. Alright. Man, I'm exhausted from all this driving. I'm not in an incredibly big mad dash. I feel more comfortable about the possibility of warmer weather this far south. But there is a lot of snow on the ground, a lot more snow. Wow, that is sticky. But there's none on the road. So that shows that it didn't just recently snow, and that snow on the ground has been there a while. This road is completely cleared. I'm feeling the drop in my ears a little bit at almost 80. That was a pretty good drop. Wow, it is cold. It's definitely cold. I'm not feeling it on my feet because I'm wearing my Uggs. These Uggs really keep my feet nice and warm and dry. Man. But I don't want to wear them a lot because I wear away at the fur. I notice little bits and pieces of fur on my ripped up socks. There's bits and pieces of fur on my socks. So there's that. Mander Field I did not see on the map. I didn't look close enough. No services though, so that's saying something. Second Beaver exit. Oh my god. I don't know which exit it is for that library. I was hoping there'd only be one exit. I was hoping I'd just take a left and be good. But there's gotta be... Okay, that's the Mander Field exit up there. Okay, this guy's going like 60 or 65. Alright, I am not sure where the turnoff is. It looks like I could just... Yeah, there's... Oh my god. Well... So I'm under the impression that Beaver has 2 exits. It's the one past Flying J that I wanna go to. I doubt that I can get directions. Yeah, there's no offline directions. I just didn't save Beaver. My car seems kind of weird. Whenever I give it gas going up a hill, it wants to shake. So I got 9 miles to Beaver. It feels like something is like loose on my car. Yeah, there's a little bit of a... When I let go of the gas, it doesn't shake at 70 miles an hour. I don't know what to think of that shake. Slow down, move over for emergency. Okay. 76. Going 76 miles an hour. So give me a couple minutes and I'll be in Beaver. Yeah, so we went up in elevation a little bit more. There's snow on the ground. It's been there for a while. There's plenty of trees and sagebrush. Yeah, this is a higher elevation area. It's gradual, it's slight. That's why the temperature didn't really change between here and Salt Lake. because it's not a much higher elevation, but it is higher. It's pretty flat up here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of snow. That's just great. And yeah, I'm also heading in a western direction. Heading west, southwest. I mean, I'm like in Las Vegas. That's like that's a 6-hour drive to San Diego. I've been in San Diego before, but I never recorded it. Kind of wish I did record it. I never really got into the recording habit. I don't really see any Mormon tea. I guess it's ornamental. People are growing it for ornamental, but in the natural setting, it's not so populous. Just regular sage. That's it. Some areas with a lot of dense sage. Some areas sparse. Plenty of snow. Rest stop? Nah. 3 miles. When Beaver is so close, people even bother? Maybe that isn't Beaver. I don't know. That wasn't advertising Flying J as the rest stop. Flying J would be a rest stop. And I would guess that this Flying J would be good for staying overnight too. I think it should be good. If I don't decide to sleep overnight in the library parking lot. Or if I even stay at all, I don't know. It's really cold. Oh man. Alright, so just a few miles. Just got a few miles, that's it. Car wants to do this weird shaking sound. I'm really loosening things up, making this kind of a drive. Wow. Do I turn here? Yeah, okay, let's say I skip this one and hope that there's another one. They have the #1 water. Flying J. See, I would drive back to Flying J if I stay the night here. Beaver, Milford. Somebody's got his boat. Yeah, national park, whatever. So there should be an exit. If there's an exit for if there's an exit for Flying J, then I would pass it up and expect another exit to be for the library. Gosh, I don't know, man. This is yeah, because Flying J is really outside of. There's got to be another exit. I couldn't just pass up the whole town. Oh man. Tell me there's another exit up here. Have to get off at Flying J. Okay, that looks like 21 up there. That would be where I'd want to turn. It might not be an exit. I might pass up Beaver. It's just not clear. In fact, there's a good chance I will be passing up Beaver. And that there is no exit. Oh, jeez. Well, it's hard to say. That's not an exit up there. That looks like it'd be my turn, my road. Exit 109. Okay, definitely 109. I might be passing up. Well, I don't even see, like, the way it looks on the map. It looks a lot more populated. There, yeah, there's probably another exit. It's just Flying J is so far away. Flying J is a considerable distance away from the city, or the town. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Beaver. Okay. Just, I don't, kind of have, okay. It's on Center Street. Okay, and then, east, north, okay. So I'll look for Center Street. And it's all numbered too, it looks like. So, there's that giant Mexican food sign. Is this primarily a Mexican city? That'd be lovely. Yeah, I want Beaver, so this should be it. I don't see the city. The city's supposed to be right next to, like, right on the left. Okay, yeah, it says take a left. I don't really see the city, though. This is crazy. That's an undercover cop right there. No markings. He's following that car pretty closely. He's like making sure he gets on to the freeway safely. Oh, no, it's hard to say. Wow. It's really hard to make out where the city is. I'm not seeing evidence like I saw on the map. Okay, welcome to Beaver. Do I take a right to get into Beaver? Is this a dead end? It says 15. Oh my god, there's a cow. Great. This doesn't look at all. I really need to confirm, because it looks like an actual gridded city. I'm gonna have to stop here.